that was a mistake I made when I was cutting it, removing from the ground. Hi, I'm miltonchang of Bonsaiheirloom. We have a Q&A section every Wednesday, and I really think that that's getting a little bit stale in the sense that the questions are pretty much the same each time. So I thought maybe we'll try a different format to see if that works better. So what I think I'll do the following. Please send your questions and we will answer to you individually within, let's say, a day or two. And then I will aggregate the good questions to send out as an email along with announcements to other subscribers of our channel. What I found out is that subscribers doesn't mean I have your email address, so I cannot send announcement to subscribers. So if you're watching my video, please go to our website, sign up to give us our mailing list so that we can send you these answers. And we're going to have a lot of goodies that we would like you to know someday. Sign up for our mailing list with your email address so that we can send you newsletters. I would also like to take this opportunity to say a word about our fundraiser. Go to our website. The fund, 100% of the donation will go to the Caltech JPL Fire Relief Fund. As you know, Los Angeles area had a tremendous fire that burned literally thousands of homes. And Caltech is in Pasadena, and a lot of the faculties and the JPL are located in Altadena and Pasadena. Many of these homes were burned down. So even a good friend of mine had both his house and his daughter's house burned down. So 100% of the donation that you make will go to the Caltech JPL Relief Fund. So please, please, please send in your charitable donation. So here's the first question. Several of my Japanese black pines have developed cones, and I'm not sure how to deal with it. What's the best time and so forth? Well, funny you should send me this question now because this is springtime. The cone must be from last year. If it's already open, there's no more seeds in it. I doubt these are still closed. So to answer your question directly, the best time to collect black pine seeds, or for that matter, any pine seeds, is in the fall, when the cones are starting to turn black, brown that is, but not open yet. Because once it's open, the seeds will fly away. And so you want to pick it at that time before it's open so the squirrel doesn't get it and it doesn't fly away. And then what you do is that I prefer to put it in a kind of a partial sun and a shady sun. I think direct sun, you run the risk of cooking it. And then the cone will pop open and then you can shake the seeds out. And you can select the fat seeds. The flat seeds, there's really no kernel in it. Or you can soak the whole amount in water and pick out the ones in the bottom that sinks to the bottom. Those are the viable seeds. And dry it out and put it in a plastic bag and put it in the refrigerator until a little bit before springtime, or at springtime when the winter chill is over. And then you plant them in a good soil mix, which in this case probably half peat moss and half perlite, and maybe with some sand. And they should germinate fairly quickly. Now, in a Japanese bonsai book, they actually clip the root. So in some sense, take a very fine sprout cutting and put it in a good medium, rooting medium. The concept there, it works. I'm sure you lose some percentage of the ones you do, but the concept works is to cut off the taproot so that it will force the fibrous roots grow emanating from radially out from the bottom. I don't recommend you doing that because having the taproot means the sapling will grow much faster. You can always cut it later, even while it's still in the ground, and cut it, and then the fibrous roots on the side will grow radially out from there. So I think that's all I know about growing black pine from seeds. And by the way, if you have extra, I'm happy to buy them from you, especially if the bark is good. I always select seeds, if I do seeds, with trees with good characteristics. I have a Chinese bush from the Magnolia family. We have it for over 50 years. New shoots are sprouting and the mother tree died, I think it says. So how do I basically make the sprouts root? What you can do is that you can maybe remove a little bit of the soil and gird each of the sprouts. Girding could mean tie a wire around it so that sap doesn't flow, and the thing will eventually thicken, bulge out, and then the roots will come out. And yes, you can spray a little bit of put a little bit of a rooting hormone there to encourage the growth. Or maybe just put the rooting hormone around each of the girding. It should root out very quickly. A magnolia generally roots quite quickly if it's indeed a magnolia, and they really are beautiful. Right now, my Vulcan is called Vulcan. Magnolia is blooming beautifully. That magnolia is my favorite. It's large, bright, deep red, and it blooms for 2 or 3 months. It's really a lovely tree. So I will show you next time when I do a bonsai demonstration, I will sidetrack and show you that tree. So I think that would be the way to root your magnolia sprouts. I have a young juniper in a bonsai pot, and I want to put it in a growing pot. Should I leave it the way it is, cut the trunk to make it grow thicker? Well, I think it's a good idea to move a bonsai into a growing pot to thicken it quicker. I would not disturb anything, just put it in, let it grow, and clip it to shape, continue to shape it so it doesn't grow out of shape. That's a good practice. And I would say one of the questions that often goes with that is what kind of soil mix do I use? Well, the soil mix in a growing pot is much more forgiving. You can just use any kind of a topsoil, add a little bit of a compost for good aeration, and they should grow very fine. And the trick the nurserymen use nowadays is to put a lot of slow release fertilizer. I mean, literally a handful in a 15-gallon pot. Let's say spread it or put it mostly around the edges, and the tree should grow really, really quickly. Oh, this is about the tree with the sacrificial branch. Talking Loon, I think Talking Loon, he must be a perfectionist. He pointed out that really it bugs him there was a flat cut across the bottom. Actually, that flat cut had a few roots sticking out, not very big roots. That was a mistake I made when I was cutting it, removing from the ground. I used a reciprocal saw to cut it, and that part I cut it too high. And I tried to pile soil on it to make it root, only a little bit root out. So I got impatient. I need to get going to shape it. So I put it in a pot, and so that is a negative mark for that tree. What I will do is that, like most of bonsai you look at that looks so perfect because the flaws are being hidden. So what I would do is I'll bury the tree a little bit higher, in the sense that they expose the roots a little bit higher rather than the low point it is to hide that cut mark. So it should look okay. Help. I was gifted 2 beautiful bonsai. I don't know what to do, how to feed them. Basically, what to feed them, how to take care of them. Well, for bonsai that you got as a gift, I hope it's from a very reputable supplier that it's properly implemented. But if it's a bonsai somebody kept for a long time, then I think you may want to do a little bit of root work to make sure it's not root bound. The main point is to keep the plant soaked so the root ball doesn't get dried out. That's the main one. And if necessary, put a soaking tub underneath of it for watering, and water a little bit above the soil line so that the root ball absorbs the water. Oh, yeah, and about the fertilizer, I think the simplest way is to use your liquid fertilizer recommended for your houseplant that's laying around the house, and just use that up by using the concentration recommended, slightly diluted, maybe a half strength. The best one I recommend you to buy it from Amazon is the fish emulsion with the kelp. I think that's a very good liquid. In the summertime, wintertime, I do not fertilize my trees, but now March is coming. I will start watering my bonsai once a month with the liquid fertilizer, fish and kelp, and then every other week during the hot summer, and then gradually reduce again. But any fertilizer will work. Chicken manure pellet is an excellent material. Most households would have a Miracle-Gro liquid, in a sense of powder, to make into liquid. That works very well too. But not over fertilize the trees, because that's not what you want to do, because high nitrogen would kill the roots. So I think this is pretty much for today's video Q&A, the last one. Again, I remind you to go to our website to sign up for our mailing list, so that we will email you an aggregate of the Q&A organized in a nice way. And then go to our website to access our Bonsaipedia. We are going to continue to grow the material in the Bonsaipedia, and you can get answers pretty quick with our chatbot. That's a nice feature. Well, I thank you very much for watching. Please click like to encourage me. Subscribe to our channel. Tell a friend about our website, and about our channel, so that we can increase the Bonsai Heirloom viewers. Thank you very much. I see you next week. Okay, thank you. Bye.